Alright, my audio's on now. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our chaos, whatever it is. We've obviously been on a informal hiatus for a decent amount of time.
We were tired. We didn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's been like hell. I still need to make one of those.
I still need to fix my audio input for the disclaimer. Why is this happening? All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now I'm fine. DnD. I'm going to go into Nexus Mods. I'm going to see what the funny people are saying on that community.
Sex.
Indeed, my friend.
Sex mods.
Enzoy already has mods? Goddamn, people work fast.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this stream.
Why is there an Enzoy mod for Dead Body? Uploaded 2 hours ago with 1 download.
What game is this?
Enzoy. It's like Sims, but Korean and also very realistic. They have a dead body mod. You can have a decoration that's just a dead body.
Why do I need a mod for that? I have one in my closet.
Why do they have the Fortnite default dance?
Shh. Oi.
What is happening? Oh yeah, that's right. Enzoy
What
has a
is
lot of
happening? I don't know what is, but I want to see it happening.
Enzoy has a lot of AI. I just realized my audio was muted on this capture. Whoops.
Ah. So much for your
Well,
audio
at least I
being
discovered
on.
it early.
Unlike me, who
talking about
spends 2 streams getting it right.
Now my VOD doesn't have me talking about Enzoy dead body mod.
Sigma on the wall. Who's the skibbiest,
Who's the skibbiest of them all? Ugh. That's my nephew's generation, and even he hates it. So at least he's going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Listen, he may play Fortnite, but he's not all gone yet. All
Are
that's
you
left is for me to raise him
sure?
on my generation's brain rot. He's gonna see Sky had a Ouija. It's gonna change his life.
This guy had a Pokemon on my cereal box. Squidward. This guy had a Pokemon.
That's not a Pokemon. That's a gay Luigi.
Luigi.
Go away.
Go away.
Oh, mama. The Sky had a Pokemon.
God damn it.
I can quote that entire video, and I'm not proud of myself for it. It's actually pain. How about SpongeBob and Squidward get robophobia? That's probably one of the best YouTube groups.
I don't think I know that one.
It was made around the end of when YouTube poops were being popular. That was around the turn of the culture.
Shame. I miss him.
You could tell because it has more modern memes like "Just Do It," which wasn't a thing when most YouTube poops were made. Welcome to internet history 101. Now that's crazy to think. That's crazy to think about how that video was like on the tail end of people saying "owned and noob" into "get wrecked scrub." That's how I that's how I sort internet culture based on how they say that specific thing. Problem is that I don't know what we say nowadays. But the other problem is that I also don't care.
I remember saying "get name-made" a bunch. But I think I was the one saying that.
That was a thing.
It was, in fact,
I
a
remember
thing
pissing
that
off
did.
Spaz a lot with it, though.
Yeah.
That was
To be fair,
me. That was me with the mayonnaise. I was the one
With
with
the frog.
Yeah.
Get nated. To be fair,
Baba-booey.
Spaz is very easy to piss off.
Everything kind of pissed him off.
Yeah, especially you getting 2 free drinks out of him.
Oh my god, I fucking love that story. I think that was my peak in high school. Winning 2 hands of poker back to back.
No. Your peak was the baby shark.
Okay, that's true. Hey, I'm live. Wow. Thanks, YouTube.
Thanks, Gmail, for notifying me. I totally check my email when I'm streaming.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean,
only because I started noticing that that's a thing.
yeah.
Anyways, last time not a lot happened. We decided to start walking. Who cares? This
Yeah.
time on DnDZ.
Will they
Snowfall
survive?
gently, and there is an obvious path for the party to follow. A path of trodden snow leads away from the town. Time to play this probably copyrighted music on my end. What?
Nothing. I'm enjoying myself a bit too much right now.
Stop ganking your car over there.
What? Excuse me. I will gank as many gar as Jeremy Wade has in the confines of my own domicile, so back off.
Stop tugging your tilapia. Don't slap your salmon. We're live on stream. Don't be DSP. What a prestigious title. Would you want to be the next DSP?
No.
Okay. Alright, fine. So there's an obvious path away from the town that we could follow. What do we want to do?
It's essentially saying
Come on.
there's a road that's covered in snow that people have walked on.
I want to cast fly and walk around in circles. Okay, fine. Argus leads the party down the path, Ember resting on his shoulder. Let's hope this doesn't take too long. I'm not carrying anyone. Now... shit, I forgot to get into character before this. ChatGPT, help. Oh wait, shit, there's an update. Fucking fine.
Huh.
Oh, that's right, I had it write a plot for for Columbo versus Light Yagami. Huh.
Oh yeah, his fucking oh yeah, I forgot about the fucking stove.
The stove.
Be fine. Be fine walking. Let's just get a move on. Thorson, make sure his stove comes with.
Great. No, I'm joking. I love the stove.
The stove does thing.
Stovin.
Girl falls after looking tired.
Why is she not?
I would very much appreciate a more suitable form of travel once that becomes available. Dress and purchase on Loodle's shoulder.
Aggressive. He's a cute little guy.
He's a funny little guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a problem.
Hell yeah, even better.
Well, I'm gonna have so many attacks with advantage once we get in a fight.
What?
That's how you use a familiar. You just have it distract the target so you have advantage on every melee strike. I'm so tired of walking with you people. We've only just started. And yet I find myself agreeing with the Cutpurse. Every second I spend in this band of brigands only seems to sap my energy further. Ow, my chair. Puff, was it you who talked about the hydraulic chair that just shot out?
Maybe.
Killed someone?
Oh yeah, my dead fear of office chairs.
Great, you've given me that fear. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
I have a new irrational fear now.
Dude, I literally sit down in my office chair like it's made out of like gold leaf. I don't land on it anymore. Dude, when I first got this chair, I used to launch myself into it like a freaking baseball.
Okay.
Like I would literally jump across my room and land on it like it's my homie's lap. Like. Shut up.
And now we're just sitting
It's a
down
meme.
gingerly like, oh, is it gonna be the one today? Is, this the one? Is this the one where I get the railgun powered enema?
The what?
The railgun powered enema. If you don't know, you don't want to.
No, I don't, I guess.
Imagine getting an enema from a shirt cannon. I don't know why you would want to imagine that, but if you do, just imagine. Just use your imagination. Ow.
Yeah? You get there, buddy?
No, I'm never good.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, cool. Go fuck
On the
yourself.
bright side, I've gotten rid of one part of my insomnia. I no longer have sleep onset insomnia. The bad news is that the medication that I'm on just puts me to sleep faster, but now I wake up earlier. It just moved my insomnia to the back half.
Damn.
That fucking blows.
Uh-huh. Which is fine.
Is it though? Doesn't sound very fine. Doesn't sound very cool.
I can deal with it. It's just a matter of, do I want to hang out with people later, or do I need to wake up early for something? After resistance of walking, the party comes to a mountain gorge, a deep ravine split by a thundering waterfall. A bridge that had seemingly once spanned the gap is now hanging destroyed on each side of the ravine. A group of workers stand on this side at the partisan. They have stacks
Party.
of lumber and rope and seem to be attempting to repair the structure.
Looks like we're not making much progress.
Well now. Whoops. The duelist flipped into a spell book. Zafiro, why whoops? What did you do? Fine, I'll say it. Let me just check my caption for a bit. Okay, everything that I type in chat does not show up on stream. Oh hey, Ground News, what are you telling me today? ICE detains an international student. Oh, fucking why?
Isn't that like the 30th one they've detained?
Isn't that the entire point about being a fucking international student?
No.
Who cares?
I mean, yes, their entire point is to get detained and deported, but only after they finish their degree.
Yeah. We need to take advantage of them and get their money.
That too.
Then we get rid of them.
Hey, you spent a whole bunch of
the
money.
order.
You spent money on our school system. Hey, hate to tell you, but that's not transferable to your country of origin. See ya.
Goddamn. Don't mess with the natural order.
Fine. Whoops. Did you have something to do with this by any chance? Get rid of this. Rumpy-dee-dee. Why is most of this playlist Elder Scrolls?
They scrolled your elder.
Why is most of this senile scribbles? Zero looks away.
Me? No, I just forgot the bridge was out and forgot to mention it. That's all.
Is there another way forward? You could jump really hard.
The funny thing is, Argus probably could use his like signature ability and make it across.
Uh-huh.
But
And
how the fuck would anyone else? Lidul could fly, probably.
Lidul has fly, yeah.
Yeah. Torsten's not getting across, and the stove is most certainly not getting across.
Hey, fun thing. I can wild shape into something that can fly. I think it can turn. Wait, what level am I again?
I thought you could only turn into a bear.
No, I can turn to a couple of things.
He just doesn't want to turn into anything else. He just wants to go full Joe Rogan.
What?
No, it's just I can't.
Joe
What
Bogan?
does that mean?
Joe Bogan? Oh yeah, for the
You
buffalo.
ever try DMT?
No, but I've been to the DMV and that was enough of drugs to keep me off them.
Okay, I have a weird question since this is a homebrew campaign.
Yes.
Can I have access to the Circle of the Moon wild shape thing?
No.
That's fast.
You already picked Wildfire.
Correct.
I know. Yes.
We'll see. Not right now. You're gonna have to level up a little bit more before I let you do that.
Oh yes, absolutely. I know. Just talking like in the future. I just want to have.
We don't. Then don't ask about the future and the present.
Future
we'll
stuff.
figure it out when we get
Future
there. Maybe
stuff.
after
Asked
fight time.
off screen.
Okay.
Off stream. Yeah. I'm totally fine bending rules. That's the entire point of this
Speaking
campaign.
Of us being on stream, Moth, you haven't heard about the absolute insanity of my one day of work.
No. I
Oh
haven't.
God, this.
Now, here's story time for everyone. Now, it's crab story time for once,
Crab
not
story time.
All right.
So I got a job briefly. It's an electrician, like I wanted to. So I showed up to the workplace, right? None of the electricians were there. So I asked around. I was like, "Hey, where are the electricians?" The guy barely spoke English and pointed me to his like, "Hey," pointed me to like the fucking woodworking guy, and I was woodworking for 2 hours because that's what they thought they heard. So I got a call from my boss. He yelled at me for a bit. I went to work with the electricians afterwards. All was fine and good, right? Next day, I get a call at night, and he starts flipping his shit at me. Because I asked,
Why?
"Hey, when are we meeting up next?" And then, because I worked with the wrong people for 2 hours. But not only that, he got mad at me because I asked the builders where the broom was.
What?
Yes.
He yelled at me because I asked the fucking builders where the broom was. I'm not kidding.
What was wrong with that? Did he say, or is that just
Yeah,
like a...
he doesn't. Yeah, asking questions is apparently not allowed.
Why? Literally
didn't tell me.
1984.
Literally 1984. Yeah. But so that happened. I got the next day. I went to go get paid. We barely spoke, and now he never wants to see my face again because I asked where the fucking broom was.
Boom! Oh,
You
actually,
need to keep going back. You need to see him get worse
Actually,
and worse. You need to
hold
see his
on.
health deteriorate.
I know exactly why he got so upset over a broom, and I'm about to send it. I just have to find it.
Because he played Stanley Parable and he hates the broom closet ending.
Shut up.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you exactly why he hates the broom so much. There we go.
Can I put this on stream?
Yes.
Broom in the deep fryer?
Just watch it.
Everybody's screaming. They
Boo!
know what's about to happen.
Boo! Mop! That's one of my favorite YouTube videos.
That's so fucking stupid.
But it's brilliant
Why do people exist?
because of that.
That was God. That's his God making man. God made man when he stuck a broom in the deep fryer.
Honestly, that still sounds too good for the excuse of making humans.
God accidentally made man when he stuck a broom in the deep fryer.
I feel
That's my Discord status now. I'm not...
I honestly feel like if God did make humans, it was totally a situation of like he left dust in the corner of the universe at one point, forgot about it, and it just started spawning bugs. He came back to him and was like, I guess they're cute, and they just started eating everything
Okay,
in
I'm gonna
sight.
watch what happens to them.
Yeah, like he totally didn't intend for this.
And then God's like, and this one is my blorbo, and then tortures him for eternity.
Okay.
Like how writers have characters they love to torture. That's what God does.
Except for the entire race.
No, you guys want to know? You guys want to know why God created humans?
Bingus?
Plastic?
This is why.
Oh my god, yes!
Scream.
Yes!
1 pound. Do I want?
Yes, it's so good, dude. It's so catchy. It's so catchy.
David Zorner, I don't want to know about this. What are you talking about? Get rid of this ad. What the?
Oh my god, I've never seen the full video of 1 pound fish.
1
It's so
pound
good.
fish.
It's like my
Come
new
on,
favorite
ladies.
video.
Come on, ladies. 1 pound
He has a good voice.
fish. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got talent.
Bro, honestly, American Idol? America's Got Talent?
Not American.
Still, he'd win compared to all the other fuckwits that are on there.
No, but he doesn't have a tragic backstory.
Yes, he
He was
does.
born as a 1 pound fish. That's what the song's about.
Shut up.
1 pound fish. Come on, lady. Dude, the come on, ladies is what gets me.
Think about 5 pound, 1 pound fish. I want him to sing about not using the double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee machine.
Double go cup for the derpy.
No fucking way, you cannot use a double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee machine.
Oh god, I fucking love streaming this.
Anyways, Damien says, why don't we ask those goons? Jabs a finger.
We gooning?
Wait, you ask them what? We are not having a goon session.
Goon potato
Guys, please refer to the Discord rules. You do not need to notify General when you are about to masturbate.
You mean goon?
Anyways, I'm gonna go check off it. Oh shit. I mean, I can fly over to that gorge, but I don't know about the rest of you. Ladul is considering granting him the power of flight and then just revoking it as soon as he's halfway over.
You mean exactly how Damien felt during the entire spider fight and had no idea what he was doing, just kept floating upwards and then
Yep.
fell?
I can wild shape into a giant wasp. That's it.
I'm gonna
until
Noted, if you
I'm-
become a giant wasp, Argus is gonna try to fucking kill you because he is not a fan of bugs.
Okay, and I just need to level up one more
Not spider-
time.
Unless they're women. You sound like a spider lady.
Yeah, one more level up, actually get access to the good wild shapes.
He
I
gets
can already polymorph myself into a T-Rex.
he gets the anthropomorphic level ups.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, at level 8, I get direwolf, giant eagle, giant hyena,
We adjust audio levels.
toad. I can turn into a toad. I can't turn into a toad until level fucking 8. I can turn into a frog, but not a toad. Apparently
You can
there's
turn into a
specification. Oh wow.
I could turn you into a giant ape.
Oh,
Yo, he's casting Pongify.
Ponga! Oh my god, yes, he is actually. Oh my god,
Pongify just turns someone into an ape?
it's magic
Okay.
spell.
Cool.
Wait, Pongify. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I can cast I turn you into an ape.
Yeah, I know. That happened to me when I was playing fucking Magic. I remember.
I'm pretty sure I could turn anyone into the party into an ape. I think we're all high enough level.
I can turn to an ape, regardless.
Yeah. I mean, I could turn you.
I'm not gonna reply to that.
I have. What is it? Giant ape. Giant ape's pretty good. You get 157 temporary hit points.
Yeah, but the thing is, with ape, I don't get giant ape. Giant ape is locked behind.
I have giant ape because I am a wizard. And I also get T-Rex because haha. Also, Puff, I'm homebrewing Glavenus from Monster Hunter because it's a T-Rex with a sword for a tail. It's awesome.
Yeah. Quick thing I must say, without a Circle of the Moon, fucking druids can't wild shape into shit.
Yeah, that's the point.
You get fire. You picked wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I didn't think I would be locked to just the bare minimum.
Yeah, you get a bear as your minimum. Oh, hey, Pickled Rat. For some reason, YouTube didn't show me that chat message. 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound fish.
Yes, another enjoyer of 1 pound fish.
I like the implication that it's 2 fish. One is 1 pound, and the other one is 645 pounds.
That's a big fish.
That's a pretty big fish. You know what that means.
Wait, what town are we going to again? I need to make sure to be able to ask them the correct thing.
Bertalin. I scrolled up a little bit. One of the workers looks over at...
Fuck you.
Fine. I'll ask them if there's another route. Argus walks over to the workers. Worker? I hardly know her. Alright, there we go, I got it out of the way. I've been pulling that one a lot more recently, and I'm not proud of myself. I'm gonna hit, like, the best version of that joke one day, and then I'm never gonna do it again.
Bro, why the fuck is my fucking guild in Marvel Strike Force talking about taking Fent?
Why not?
I'm going to Fent to my neighbor. Get it?
What? He's impostor, he fentanyled.
He died to the fentanyl. He had to be impostor.
We filled him with horse dewormer.
When your buddy actually falls, so you know he wasn't on the Fent.
Oh no. One of the workers looks over at Argus as he approaches, seemingly surprised by Argus's sides. Trying to cross the gorge, good sir. It's only hard mode on DDBA right now. Good luck with that. I would never be brave enough to try that. And besides, I'm too busy with Monster Hunter Wilds. You'd be correct. Is there another way across while construction is taking place?
Why is my sister screaming about Weezer?
Hang on a second, I'll be right back.
Hello?
Ma.
Gunga.
I remember back in high school when we were doing the remote learning, I pretended my microphone was lagging by doing random caveman noises. Just in the middle of class. Just like, they're
Why
like,
do you sound like Crazy Dave?
because it's not hard.
Alright, once I'm back in the party, I'll keep talking.
I'm so fucking tired. Ow. Need caffeine.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a soda in a sec after I type my next message.
Alright.
Alright, I'm popping off to get some food. My sister's on a call downstairs, so I can't keep talking. But I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Alright, that is probably not the last time I'll be tagging out. I had too much food with attitude. Working odds. Most of the ways back, there's a cave entrance. It's been made safe as a detour the bridge is out. Just keep to the right wall and you'll be just fine. Argus nods back. Thank you, sir. Gets back towards the party. What did he say? There's a cave a ways back. It was made safe as a detour. He did warn us to stay to the right wall. Let's get moving. Argus leads the way towards the cave. We just want a party action. Party heads toward the cave.
Just a moment. But you can do that, yeah.
Party heads towards the cave. is my body not a fan of me today? Just today in particular, it hates me. I should get my vitamins. I should overdose on vitamin A and just destroy my liver. It would be funny. How about some random trivia? Did you know that Go is the shortest sentence of the human language?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Go. That's technically a complete sentence.
Interesting.
There's a presumed subject, verb, and object. Hey, there's a thirst trap on Cora. Always good to see. I'm not putting it on stream because screw that.
So it appears Discord lagged out.
Fun.
Alright, cool.
Didn't realize that. I was just like, oh, hey, it's quiet. Oh yeah, Alex went to go get food. And I was just sitting here waiting for them to talk.
I've been trying to make communication.
I've been typing.
As the party walks back, they soon come upon the cave entrance. A large open hole in the side of the mountain, about 25 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Mother
Signs
Earth,
line
say
the outside
hello.
of the cave. Is there anything fun on the signs? Do they just say... Is it just temporary entrance, or do they all say stuff like keep out?
That would be ironic. It's been
Uh-huh.
made safe for detour. Keep out. Do not enter.
All hope ye who enter. Yeah, this seems like the right place.
We'll go check this out.
Well, if he gets hurt, there's nothing lost of value.
Hold on, Ludul, I need this one.
No, I got it first. Screw you. Badul, go check the signs. I am assuming this is because you are unable to read. I'm too short to read the signs. I was scared of a cave, rock muncher. A sad excuse of a dwarf.
Damn it. I was trying to get before Torsten did, but Torsten's up beat me.
fear no caves except the one you crawled out of. That's a pretty good comeback.
That is, I will admit.
Thank you. I was trying to add your mother into that, but I couldn't figure out how to place it right.
Oh, I thought about one, but it only works because it would be my own mother. And it would have to be as an insult, not as a comeback.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a large open hole in the side of the mountain. Hey,
Yeah.
Argus, it's your mother. I didn't know if Crab was back yet.
He
but I
wasn't.
didn't want to say that anyway.
You said it now.
Yeah. That's too mean. I'm not gonna say that while he's here. Look at the signs.
Yep.
I'm gonna go take CAPTCHA tests for fun. What is going on in the background? Oh wait, Brett, are you playing Cyberpunk?
No.
Okay.
Not me going to check Steam.
You can never be too sure.
I have Cyberpunk up in the background, but I'm not actively playing it.
Well, I heard sound effects, so I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had Red Dead Redemption downloaded.
Little reads the signs. One seemingly just the name of the cave, reading Mocking Rock Passage. Other points of the cave saying detour. A third mentions an enchantment to guide entrance to the other side exit.
Mocking Rock Passage. Please tell me if there's going to be a weird troll that just mocks us. Wait. Wait.
Maybe we shall see. I do not have detect magic.
I have a question. Oh, great Puff.
I will hear you out. I cannot promise I'll answer.
The thing I recommended.
Are you suggesting me how to do my campaign? Okay, keep going.
No, I'm just wondering if you took the suggestion of something that I said a while ago.
I don't even know what you suggested, so probably not.
The skull that keeps using vicious mockery.
No, that's not this. If that's what you're asking.
I wanted to have the volatile skull.
I'm sorry.
Maybe next time.
Okay.
It seems that this cave is indeed the detour, and it is enchanted. I suppose the workers failed to mention that bit of knowledge. Anything spells that I have prepared that I would want? Oh, great. Bloody and chopped. Wonderful.
And, what kind of enchantment is it? We're gonna glow like flame berries when we walk in there? Because I certainly don't want to be a glowing beacon that screams eat me to any beastie in there.
That is not the right word. There it is.
It only mentions guiding entrance to the exit, but with my knowledge of the arcane, it is possible I could pass what specifically it does.
Enzoy has a higher quality skin and faces mod? Bro, I don't think you need it. Oh yeah, everybody's the same. Don't use it. Minecraft movie theater audience gonna be hell. Flint and steel every other second, cheering literally every time Jack Black quotes out everything. That's why I'm not going to the theater to watch that movie.
Same.
I'm going to bed.
Depending on what comes out on, I'm watching it on that. I have like 6 streaming services. If it's not on one of those, I don't know what to do. The only one I lose on is Netflix.
Come to me. I can get it.
I know you can.
Look at you, being all smart and stuff.
I hope you know she's only saying that she's dead tired. She's hoping that you'll cast flight on her or something. Just so she doesn't have to keep walking.
Just trying to piss me off to try to get me to levitate her.
Just trying to get in your good graces.
Anytime a character says anything, I just assume that it's said with dripping sarcasm.
What do you mean bro's built like a 1x1 Lego
Lego
piece?
brick. You're muted. Welcome back. I like Molly.
Whatever.
Yes, it seems I must make up the difference in smarts that this group is sorely lacking in.
Argus glares at him. This is my... Ugh.
Fuck.
And he's being dumb again.
Zafira sighs.
And I put the wrong fucking mark. That's not the right one either. There we go.
There we go. I already read that. I'm not reading.
Yes. You sure you don't want to read it every single time I resend something?
May fate smile on us today and have this be an uneventful crossing. Save your prayers, Snobby. We don't have any gods on our side. I'll just pray to your god and I'll pray to mine. Made sense for me to reverse those, but whatever. If they even hear us in this place. To answer that, no.
I said, no, they
Throat
cannot.
hurts. He simply can't. My throat is already out of juice. I really need to practice talking
placing
more.
blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft.
I just need to say that on
The-
loop every day.
The only the reason that this Minecraft movie has gone too good is just because Jack Black is Steve.
It's
Yeah.
also Minecraft, so...
No,
they're
no.
gonna want it.
Even then,
It's gonna make money.
it's not. I really hope it doesn't. It probably will, and I really hope it doesn't, though. Because they've been doing so many money grabs as of late,
Because it's working.
unfortunately.
Yeah?
Still might be worth a try but regardless, let's get moving.
Can Discord not crash again?
It'll crash all the time. That's. Damien stands to the side, gesturing to the cave. Ladies first, Ladul.
I totally expect him to full, like, mage kick him into the cave.
No, you just cast Foost Sword off.
I was gonna say, if your screams. If the last time you screamed in the minecart is anything to go by, please, you first.
Damien would be so pissed.
So that's why I'm gonna say it.
I really want to frickin' just body slam with into the cave.
Why? Shove him in. Just charge
Yeah.
at him.
We have to make a roll for it.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's D&D.
It'll be an athletics check.
I mean, you'd probably win the roll given the duel's lack of athletics.
Ladul has great athletics. What are you talking about?
You're a string bean.
Yeah, athletics is
Fuck.
Oh no, athletics is strength. I was thinking of
Shut up!
acrobatics.
There's the 20,
What?
yeah. You rolled a nat 20, but it didn't count for anything.
Yeah. Still, I still want to do the thing.
Don't, because I'm gonna do something.
Oh, okay, yeah. You go first.
If your scream in the minecart is anything to go by,
I'm just waiting for these to
then
finish
you
typing.
should be first.
Yeah, I was thinking of acrobatics, not athletics. Acrobatics, Ladul has a lot of. not have proficiency with acrobatics. Oh well.
Wait, what did acrobatics even go? Wait, acrobatics
Dexterity.
Jumps.
Athletic,
Jumps mainly.
strength.
Athletics is going to be mainly like running and like endurance stuff.
Yeah.
So strength. Okay.
Yes.
History's intelligent. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Wisdom is insight. I mean, insight is wisdom.
Damien glares. Oh, you pompous bastard. I'm not paying for any more of your dumb spellbooks or covering your tab.
You two can bicker over tea later. Enough.
I will lead us. Argus heads into the cave. Thanks, Dad.
Papa's here for you.
How do I need to roll my neck? Zephyr should enter last after all this talk of ladies first. As soon as Argus enters the cave, he suddenly has a rough estimate on where the cave exit is and the way to get there.
Anything I need to know about that, or?
It's just the way of me saying like I'm not going to lead you off course.
Yeah.
Normally.
And we take advantage of this?
I mean, technically. And you'll all technically get that same mental image where the exit is as soon as you enter the cave. So,
Would I be allowed to make an Arcana check on this just for funsies, or no?
I mean, if you want.
I'll give it a try, why not?
What are
Give
you
us some flavor,
hoping
DM.
to divine from this?
Enough. Here's a big meat shield. We can use in the number. We can use that.
Let me try that again. Sorry. That was a fine sentence. It was me who screwed up. I didn't read ahead first.
Fair enough. Here's a big meat shield we can use, and Ember can light the way.
There we go. That was grammatically correct. It was me who screwed up. Horson. He glares back at him before continuing down the path, being sure to stay to the wall as instructed. Fine.
Well, I hit some buttons, switched to like 16 different servers. Whoops.
Nice.
Oh no, now everybody on stream is going to know what servers you exist in.
Yes, unfortunately.
Also, I'm just gonna have that there when you're ready. Party, I'll get a mental image of where the cave exit is.
Before we do this, I have to know what you're looking for to get out of this. Like, I don't want to give you information that you just don't care for.
Well, you said it was enchanted, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
guess
want to
he's
know
just trying to figure
once.
out, like, what's...
What are you trying to find out about the enchantment?
Just how it works, maybe how it was set up.
Maybe how cast so you can cast himself in a different location to find the way out of a different location.
Or, like, if you would be able to change it at all. Like how
Oh,
you're able
okay.
to put an image in a person's mind. Like, if
Gotcha.
there would be a way to
right.
recreate this.
Well-
Like, obviously I'm not going to get the spell from this, but,
Yeah, no, I get it. Roll
who
for
knows, maybe
Arcana.
this will be a hook for later. This is Arcana, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have been rolling really low every time I've been rolling. Put on my physical d20, is that better? Nope, I just rolled a 3 on that. Why am I rolling so low?
Are you Han Solo?
I'm Han Solo, solo.
Ah.
Did you roll high and board dice rolling again? Okay, nope, you rolled what I just did.
Yeah, literally, I rolled an 11 like you did, and I rolled a 3 like you did.
Uh-huh. The duel gets the general premise, surmising that the spell is traversing the path. Spell is traversing the path while casting the spell. Alright, so that's how it's done.
Yes, essentially, as you are walking, you are casting the spell, and only once you reach the other side may you emplace the final portion.
Okay, I see it.
So, for instance, if you went into a maze and you knew the way,
You need to first know the path out. before
well,
you can cast
no,
the
let's
spell.
let's say Ladul, you went into the maze and you know the way for whatever reason, and you walk through. That you could then, depending on the level you would cast this at, place it over the entrance you walked in through, and then once you got to the end, everyone that would walk through, the higher you cast it, the more information gets transcribed. So if there's traps at a higher level, they could be like, oh, there's a trap here.
Okay, good.
So,
That's interesting.
yeah, so it is a very unique spell I came up with for this campaign.
Nice. The Walk of Destiny, or whatever. it
Shh.
is.
Don't even try to guess the name. Don't. Stop.
Alright. I already marked it as red.
This bread?
Just as bread. Discord.
Bread. Bread.
I can work out the most basic parts of the spell. I don't know if it would be of any use in my workings.
My neck hurts. I need to do some neck workout. I need my neck to have a six-pack.
Whatever, just move your ass.
Yes.
Cool. Party action. Party moves through the cave. Yes.
So you got something else for us?
Make your party action.
Party moves through the cave.
Cave pulls and kills all of us.
Shh. No, I'm not gonna do that.
We don't know what level the spell was cast at. We don't know if it tells us about all the traps and whatnot. Alright, I found memes which is just people replacing lyrics with other words. That's me in the corner. That's me in a cockfight, losing to a pigeon. That's pretty good. I like that one.
That's pretty fun.
How about I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am 4 eels. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I am several fish and not a guy.
Interesting. I'll let you guys do any banter you want here.
As the party moves through the cave curves towards the heart of the mountain. Several paths leading off to the left, leading deeper into the mountain, glowing with tempting light.
Well, boys, are we doing something stupid or are we actually doing smart things?
I suggest smart things so we can get this story rolling.
Well, this is just gonna be a banter day. This gonna be a day to roleplay and have some fun. There are a lot of fucking people mispronounced with wrong lyrics. When the moon hits your knees, then you mispronounce trees Vicamore. As the party ventures deeper, cave starts to descend, the floor sloping at a noticeable angle but still easy to traverse. Veins of sparkling translucent stone interrupting the dull gray rock. Torsten, do you have anything to say about the rocks?
I forgot to mention they are glowing. Like, soft, ethereal gaze. Ooh, pretty.
There are gays here?
They are. Because we have gays, I am being diverse. Oh, wait. That just got canceled because Snow White was bad.
Yeah, sorry. We can't talk about diversity here.
We can't, unfortunately. Placing blocks and shit because this is fucking Minecraft.
Torsten stops to inspect the stones.
Forgot I was muted. I have stone
Hey, it's not
tons.
Puff this time!
Yeah, for
I can
once.
make history checks on stones. I just don't know
Yeah,
what to
'cause you're a
say.
dwarf.
Yeah, it's literally a species trait of me knowing my stones.
Well, I have to throw a curveball because this is unlike anything you've ever seen, so you won't be able to make a history check. But I will give you information on them.
God damn it.
Well,
Actually,
from
an
another
ancient
world.
civilization installed RGB lighting in these caves. You could just enter the Razor Cave. Here you can find the Alienware hammer. It glows different colors when you hit someone with it. that would be a good weapon. Nothing fun on Tumblr, just people talking about mental illness as usual.
Yeah.
It do be like that. The stones are unlike anything Torsten has ever seen. The stones are perfectly clear, not a single noticeable flaw in the veins, each glowing a different color, all shades of blue, red, yellow, purple, and everything in between. I flag. We found Pride Rock.
Fucking done.
I want to take one of the rocks.
You're not taking
I mean, good luck.
That too.
Agent, check my spell.
It is quite literally the floor and
Yeah.
ceiling. I think it would be difficult to break off a piece of it.
Damn.
Or even
Okay.
worse, you make the cave angy. Did I take stone as shape? I did not. Can't fucking get the Miss Jackson with 4 eels out of my head, god damn it.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am 4 eels.
To make it not to cry. I am the poor fish and not a guy. Welcome to the jungle. We've got lots of trees. We got everything you want, and that thing is trees. You did not just rhyme trees with trees, random internet person.
They did.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
These trees. Trees and these.
As the party heads deeper, the floor begins to change from hard rock to bland, rough gravel, making footing unsteady but not perilous at the angle. As the cave levels out, the bland gravel starts to change to dazzling stones like those of the walls, even some sparkling gemstones. Interesting.
Very interesting.
And this was left out of the enchantment. It did not tell us about the gemstones here.
It did not.
Alright. I'm trying to think of something that would say, what did you put in general? Tiny Amogus. Is that thing to do with the Club Penguin dance?
Yeah.
I recognize those movements anywhere. I'm gonna have AI generate the Club Penguin dance in Inzoy, I fucking swear. I'm gonna make Joe Biden do the Club Penguin dance.
Bojiden.
I'm gonna make Reptilian Biden.
Damn.
I'll bite in your mockery.
Really need to crack my neck. Composition of this rock seems to be left out of the enchantment. If anyone wants to banter at all, and if not.
The floor is so pretty.
Already tired. I only had 3 cups of coffee today.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
These stones are quite beautiful indeed.
though likely useless beyond their splendor if the one who cast this enchantment saw fit to leave them out of it.
Taking a sippy. Party hears a voice call out from behind them. What kind of voice do I give this character?
Well, look at what it's saying and then go from there.
Alright, fine. You're quick with your hands, but slow with your wit! Followed by a loud pop. Oh, some poor fool got fucking shot. Anyways, time to move on. I've already typed out no. Do we hear anything whiz by our heads? Was the attack directed at us?
I don't know. Maybe you want to turn around.
Alright, fine.
You can make a party action.
Fine then. Party action. Party turns around. Damien stands down to the back of the group, his fingers smoking.
Finger smoking.
Oh, God.
Because he was finger blasted.
I'm trying to grab the stones.
Did he try to pickpocket someone?
And what minor predicament have you found yourself in, Cutpurse?
Uh...
Door slash.
Here's a blast of course. You're just in time for my red detonator.
My right detonator.
Anytime an event happens, it will find the appropriate subreddit to sort it into.
Yeah, like, can you imagine if Dr. Doof was a Redditor?
You telling me he isn't?
No, he's not.
Prove it.
He's a good father.
Oh, good point.
You see, Dr. Doofenshmirtz isn't like Elon Musk, because unlike Elon, he actually loves his daughter. I am not topping that joke tonight, and that is sad. I don't know. I picked up a ruby, and Damien bends down, picking up a sparkling sapphire. Rock suddenly buzzes as it speaks. Oh, I just forgot the voice that I gave.
It doesn't matter. You can change it every time. That would probably be better.
Oh my
You
god, I think I
steal
know where this
so
is
much,
going.
I'm surprised you haven't taken a personality yet.
The rock promptly explodes in his hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where's my thing?
Damien looks hurt. He took psychic damage on that one, boy.
Wait, where? Hold on, I have to retrieve Nibbles.
I should have asked you not to touch sooner.
That's nice.
All right, I'm back.
Well, that was mildly entertaining.
Damn it. Right, so that's that.
Right. I was gonna say. I'm going first because it appears first on my screen.
That's fine.
Tressum, go and search for more gemstones for the sneak thief to pick up.
No, you pick one up.
Fine. Tressum, go and find a gemstone and notify me.
I want to try to Arcana check the gems.
Hold on.
If I find one. And I can't wait to fail that roll too.
The gems of mockery.
Hold on, I have an entire list here.
You need to insult the rocks better than they can insult you to be able to take the gems. Pick one at random.
This is probably one of my favorite ones on my list.
Alright, then just pick that one.
No, hold on. This one's very specific. You have to give me a minute here.
I promise to touch the rock. I'm trying to think of a good pun with these rocks, but I can't.
Wait, I just realized they're pop rocks.
God damn it, I have pop rocks with me. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I thought of a joke. Fucking tired.
You can taste the explosion. Is that how this is gonna end? Torson's gonna be like,
Well, now I wonder what they taste like.
oh, okay. They can't all be insulting. Damien picks up another glowing rock like the one of the cave walls. This rock also speaks.
You flirt like you fight. Clumsy, desperate, and mostly ignored.
Exploding with more force than the first two. Damien looks like someone just cut him open. Ugh.
Those stones are dissecting your whole personality. Not sure if I want to take one now.
Alright, take off.
Oh, you're picking one up, Rock Muncher. Sure they can't hurt you as much as we do, Torsten.
I doubt this is anything more than a prank played by one who is talented in the arts. Likely not fatal.
There we go. Thank you, autocorrect. Oh wait, hang on, I need to change my Discord status. God accidentally made man when he stuck a broom in the deep fryer. Don't clear. DM, do you want me to speak first? Because I'm going to tell him about what he found.
Just a second. This is technically more canonically ahead of you.
Okay. I wait for you first.
There you go. 3 messages.
Maybe they only affect mean people.
Zafira picks up a small diamond. The rock yells out,
You move with all the speed and urgency of a sloth in a snowstorm.
before popping in her hand. Zafira looks hurt.
Question: If I were
Is
to
Argus
grab
getting
one
mad
of
at the
those
rocks?
keys before it explodes, will I get hurt?
Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna explode in your mouth.
Bursting with flavor.
Bursting.
Give it a try, why not? Torsten starts kicking the rocks. Argus crosses his arms.
And we move on now.
There seem to be many more up ahead. Come, we may see what other amusing things these rocks may say.
Damien taunts. Whatever. But you seem pretty insecure not picking up one of those stones, spell boy. I misread that as pretty boy first. Alright, here we go. No mercy.
No mercy, you say.
No mercy.
These stones seem to pick at faults. It will be ineffective for me to hold one, as it would find none.
Ladul picks up a rock.
Oh, I got the perfect one for you.
He's about to turn this man into Vegeta. Mock my pride!
When you said turn to Vegeta, I thought, oh no, you're going to give him a terrible hairline.
He's gonna turn even more blonde. His widow's peak will be 3 miles long.
Alright. Hold on. Shit. I need my fucking notepad.
Oh no, he's getting his insult book.
I already have that up.
Ladul picks up a glowing blue rock like those in the walls. The stone belting out with glee.
Your magic might be strong, but your people skills are as weak as a commoner's knees.
Before exploding with force.
I really want to learn how to make one.
Hold on.
Oh.
Don't say that yet.
Okay, sorry, hang on, I'll delete it. It never happened. Ladul takes 10 psychic damage and 2 explosion damage. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's more like
12
it.
damage.
From a rock.
Ladul stands there stock still. Hang on a minute.
Well, it isn't wrong. Do it again. Another one.
Just laughs like a maniac. Hurts, doesn't it? Clenched fist.
Clench his fit.
Preston perches contently on Ladul's head.
I'm so tempted to make it drop a rock into his arms.
Do it!
I'll have Ladul do it if he so chooses, just because it's funny.
Alright, fine.
Just, here, my master. You did not let me do certain things, so deal with this.
Yeah, because I said he stands still, so he's still, like, holding his hand out. And when I meant, like, clenches his fist, he meant the one that he's holding down at his side. So his hand is just open for the Tristan to drop another one in there. It's not like I need this HP for anything, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
He's just following orders.
I got a new email from Ground News. Hooray. Greenland's Prime Minister says the U.S. will not get the island. Yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah, fuck pen. Uh-oh. There we go. If I could type and type.
Large green translucent stones vibrates with vigor, yelling louder than the one before.
Talk like you invented magic, but even a goblin with a scroll could outcast you.
And explodes, searing Leduel's palm. Insults. Insults. Leduel takes 12 psychic damage and 3 explosion damage. Damn, that's 15.
I can't tell you how long this one's been in the works, and I've been just dying to use it.
Do you still have left?
26. I just did the math.
He has 26 health left from a fucking rock.
That is, yeah, that's less than half.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Finally, we get to show off why the stream overlay is great for showing how much health you have left. Oh, that is wonderful.
Banish you. No, that is too light a sentence. I shall bind you to this plane and imprison you until the end of time. Argus shrugs, trying not to laugh. How amusing. Damien grins. Argus, give it a shot. Argus chuckles. Why? But I'm not easy to hurt like you all. Picks up one of the rocks. Do your worst.
He says that despite the fact that he's the one with anger issues.
Okay, where's my list? There it is. Ooh, that's a good one. I forgot about that. It's not too good, which is the point.
insult? Are you insult or in sluts? I forget the
I-
rest of the quote.
I'm always in sluts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
Where's my
Brother.
dice?
Remember, when he said the N-word, it was in character.
Hang on, I need to look at the quote.
Argus picks up a medium-sized opal, the stone humming softly, speaking like the others.
Maybe if you stopped brooding and started fighting, you'd actually be useful.
Then pops in his hand. Argus takes 11 psychic damage and 2 exposed damage.
Don't you like my funny rocks?
I don't think I'm gonna touch that rock.
Touch the rock.
Touch the rock.
Do it. One of us.
Now imagine if you took one of the large ones out of the wall.
Imagine if the rocks actually like him.
That would be funny as fuck.
Everybody would be super pissed.
Okay, fuck it.
We don't need our HP for anything else.
It just fucking kills him.
If
Person
I
grabs the biggest
blow,
rock.
my hands get blown off, and I'm gonna need robot hands.
That's
Yeah,
a
but
little
then you
beyond
need-
our ability at the moment.
Yeah, I know. All you'll be able to do is shoot fire from 2 stumps.
Oops.
That's all you've got? Argus took the damage, but didn't seem too phased by the insult. Yeah, how much HP do you have?
I have a lot.
Okay. Let me go over to that overlay. How do you only
Wait, I
have
need it.
59? You need to update that, because you should have way more.
I don't know how to update it.
Alright, well.
I'm not very smart.
Yeah, because Ladul's a wizard, and he's at 53. You should.
I'm-
You're a paladin. You should have a lot more than that.
My rolls were also pretty bad.
You also add your Constitution modifier, I think, every level up to your max HP.
I don't know the last time I updated this actually. There's that too.
Why don't you just redo all the rolls?
There you go.
No, that'd take too long.
No, it wouldn't. It's just subtract 1 from your current paladin level, then roll that many out what the paladin's hit dice is. Hang on, let
So
me
I roll
look it up.
6?
Your paladin level 7, so you roll 6d whatever. And then just add your Constitution modifier 6 times. Unless you got a +1 from your stat up.
But which D?
Let me look it up, hang on. Paladin hit dice is 1d10, so you're rolling 6d10.
60-10, okay.
Rock Torson picks up, vibrates in his hand, its mocking voice reverberating loudly in the cave.
Alright, so it's 31 is what I got.
Alright, then what's your Constitution modifier?
3.
Right, that
So
seems
another
like you'd have it for level 1, so yeah, 3 times 5 is 18.
No.
3 times 5 is 15.
Wait, Torsten,
Or
hold
3
on.
times 5 is 15, yeah.
3 times 6.
Wait, what?
6.
I have to type
you're
out your
right, it should be
damage
18.
first.
18 plus 31 equals 49. What, do you remember what HP you started
49,
with?
No.
Okay. I think you start with a max roll plus your Constitution. So if you have a 10, then that should be 10 plus your Constitution is 3. So you should have 62?
Alright, we'll just go with that, because honestly,
much
I don't think it's
health
gonna
do-
matter too much. You have like 70 health, Torsten.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
wait, let me-
And I took 11, so I'm at 40.
No, Torsten
Yeah,
is
Torsten's at
75.
76.
Yeah.
How am I at 53 with Ladul? I need to double check that.
I'm at
So I
51
take
active HP
25
right
psychic
You're fine.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
So
take
we're-
4 on top of that, so 29 total.
29 total. Rock Torson picks up, vibrates in his hand, its mocking voice reverberating loudly in the cave.
Your idea of fine dining is just setting things on fire
You said
and
it already.
hoping for the best. I've seen goblins with better recipes and orcs with better table manners.
The rock explodes with a resounding boom, the sound echoing in the cave.
Wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it would insult my taste in women.
Oh,
Or
I
my
forgot something.
taste in
Hold on. Not for Torsten.
Shall we get a move on?
Yes.
Yes, I think we've had our fun.
Argus, wait.
What?
Just wait.
Oh, my
Also,
message
I
works
can't
in.
pick up the rock. Alright.
Wait, what question?
I didn't specify. You were just you feel like you should ask it a question.
Fuck, I gotta go bed in like an hour.
Argus is suddenly reminded of the magic mirror in his bag and has a sudden urge to ask it a question. Just any question, I guess.
What,
Is
how does
that
the mirror work
true?
again?
Ask it a question.
Yes, but how do I phrase the question? I don't remember.
You ask it a question.
I don't know, just ask a question. It doesn't say that the mirror will do anything, you just have an urge to ask it a question.
I don't know what
You could ask-
question.
You just ask
Why
any
do you have
question.
The urge to ask it a question, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do I have the urge to ask this thing a question and the mirror starts talking? That would work, right?
It's supposed to be a random question, but whatever.
The mirror then insults Argus and explodes.
That would be good.
Tell me if I messed this up. I don't know what you guys are implying.
Alright, fine, whatever. Argus pulls out the magic mirror.
I forgot I had this. Mirror, are these rocks telling the truth?
Fine, whatever, see what happens. You look in the mirror, you see Steve Buscemi looking back at you for some reason. I'm tired. That's also not who I meant to say. I had Jack Black in mind when I said that. I don't know why I said Steve Buscemi.
I don't know.
Huh. Wasn't Steve Buscemi in frickin' Spy Kids?
Yeah,
Is he?
he's the guy who said God stays in heaven because he lives in fear of what he's created.
Which is an unnaturally hard line in a kids movie.
Uh-huh. A lot of weird things have really good lines. Like, Shadow the Hedgehog says, "If the world turns against me, I will fight as I always have." That line goes hard, and it's fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
Mr. Keanu.
No, that was from the Shadow the Hedgehog GameCube.
Yeah, still, I still can't believe fucking Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Neither can I.
Also, I just have to say, the actor who played freaking Knuckles also played a main character in Cyberpunk.
Really? That makes
You-
two
you-
now.
You
If
played
I had a nickel.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
He's Solomon Reed.
Oh.
Yeah, Idris Elba. Freaking Knuckles is Solomon
Huh.
Reed, and goddamn Keanu's giant silver hand. And they both want to make a Cyberpunk movie.
Nice.
A Cyberpunk movie would do well.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
They
good
don't even.
setting.
Yeah. I mean, look at Edge Runners. That shit was great
Uh-huh.
until the end.
When it became really good.
Yeah, it made everyone cry.
It had a
So-
bad
so-
ending,
so-
not because it was poorly made, but because it was too good and it got you too emotionally invested.
Yeah. It hit you like Rogue One.
Yeah. I think a cyberpunk movie would do well if it was completely CGI. It will be utter hell to make though, but you know, if it was
Yeah.
fully animated, it would be pretty good.
Pretty spanking.
Brand new spanking deals.
I'm so fucking tired.
Marching forward, hypocritic and hypnotic bees. The mirror vibrates, responding in its vibrating metal voice. The mirror vibrating gently as it speaks, vibrating with motion.
Shut up, I fixed that.
Sorry, just had to throw that yeek reference in there.
Yeah.
The elevator began to shake, vibrating with motion. Do I use the robot voice for this?
No.
These... Hank. These stones with tongues of spite whisper truths beneath their bite. If their words sing deep and true, it's not their fault, but rather you. Argus feels more interested in the mirror.
That's so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Awkward silence.
Yeah. That's not what you usually say. You're supposed to say
Venom means good time.
Argus feels more hurt from that than the rocks. Thank you, mirror. He looks at the party. Anyone else have a question for the mirror? Or shall we finally leave this wretched game? Not touching that riddle thing. I thought you were going to answer. The mirror was going to answer if anyone else has a question for the mirror. Does anybody else have a question for the mirror? Those that contain question for the mirror. They grow dark with even more fear. Alright. I nearly had forgotten that you had that thing.
It's a mirror.
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 Mirror on the wall.
Who's the scoobiest of them all?
We weren't using it because that pumpkin-headed child seemed to warn us that using it comes with a price. What is the price, though? I wonder.
Narrator is typing.
My patience with its riddles, I bet.
Gonna roll because I'm bored.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. That is what the channel's for.
It's called
18,
Bar
good.
Dice Roll. That's the only channel I have muted because I get so tired of you guys constantly rolling in there the first few streams.
But it's
fair.
funny. Fine, I'll
No,
mute
it's
now.
no, it's all good. It was just at one point, like every 3 minutes, even when we weren't streaming, you guys were rolling in there, and I was just like, stop.
It was funny.
I mean, it was, but I just kept getting pings in class, and I was like, no.
No matter, the way forward is unobstructed. We shall continue.
The question is, should I pick up one more rock for good measure?
That is your choice. I have plenty of things lined up. I just got a brilliant idea. I didn't even think of this when I made it.
The rock breaks into a ton of tiny, smaller rocks. You receive 10 insults in rapid succession.
400 damage. No, I won't do that to you guys.
Ow, my jaw.
Shit, I can't believe March is almost over.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck happened?
I blinked. Where did the month go?
I need to fucking get working on that shit that I need to do.
I want brain to produce the happy chemical,
No.
but
Not allowed.
I must.
Do I still have that? I still do have that doctor's number.
I received the number of a doctor like a year ago, and I should have called him.
Oh.
Wait, do I have it? No, I don't have a doctor's meeting tomorrow. That's right. Did I put it on my schedule? I don't put anything on my schedule. It's definitely not there. Damn it. I am a fool.
You know nothing?
I know nothing. Ugh. I love it. I love when you do that. It's reliable.
I got you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Cave levels out, leading into a massive open chamber perfectly lit by multicolored glowing stalactites. A vast field of glowing stones and precious gems litter the chamber. On the other side of the field is the pathway to the surface where the exit awaits.
Just gonna put a comma there because that didn't work.
this chamber was also left out of this particular spell.
Do not touch anything.
We all have this spell in our heads, you pompous ass. We all know.
Oh no, now Ladul is a Speedwagon character. Narrating what everyone already knows. How easy is it to walk across the chamber without touching any of the stones?
It's a field of them. It's like a gravel pit.
Okay.
It is literally just like, it is essentially if you put your finger in the middle of a football field and span in a circle, that just nothing but gems.
Oh boy.
It is a circular 100-yard field.
McDuck money pit of these gems.
Yes, dude, and it looks brilliant. If it was like you could touch it and pick it up, it would like topple kingdoms. The amount of money is there.
Oh boy.
Quite the detour the workers set up.
All because the fucking bridge is out.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, that.
Oh no, the playlist loop, but it didn't have any music. Oh no. It's fine. It's fixed. Nar. Crab, how would you feel if I got brain damage one day and nothing changed except instead of saying no, I just kept saying nar?
War.
Nar.
War.
Like, nar, don't do that. You can't say that. And like when I voice act these characters, I can still say no just fine, but when I'm speaking naturally. And that's the only
God.
difference. Nothing else changed. Would you still be my friend?
Probably.
What if I got massive brain damage and I started getting more e-girl tendencies?
God. What if you had a tiny Hitler? Then what?
We don't talk about that.
Well, is it a clone of the original Hitler, or is it the real Hitler? Is it a clone, or is it a perfect copy? I was gonna say, it's like, what if the exact opposite of handsome Squidward happens to me? Where every time you hit me with a brick, instead of getting more handsome, I just get more annoying. And e-girlish. Nibbles hops off Damien's back, sniffing gems before shuffling a large quantity
Hold on.
into his mouth.
I gotta just quickly
Okay.
fix it.
I didn't see anything.
Why is it not working?
Funny. Do you need to send them as separate messages?
Possibly.
Ooh. There we go. Nibbles hops off Damien's back, sniffing the gems before shoveling a large quantity into his mouth. Damien tries grabbing Nibbles. Damn it, Nibbles! Nibble swallows a large quantity of gems before Damien can stop and lunge deeper into the gravel pit, gobbling up more and more as Damien chases after, scattering stones everywhere.
Oh lord, that's gonna hurt. Damn it, Nibbles, you idiot! You're going to explode!
I just imagine. Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything.
Say it.
First.
It's funny.
No, I'm gonna say he's just gonna Looney Tunes. Like, there's just gonna be a loud pop, and he's just gonna expand before contracting.
Originally, that was supposed to be the idea. You were essentially all just going to hear a loud screeching that was supposed to sound like a mimic, and then just hear a pop, and he puffs up and then goes back, but I found a better idea.
Okay. What, he just turns into a Harry Potter screamer?
Oh, not the funny backpack.
Funny is my favorite adjective. I don't know what it is about the word funny. I just like it.
Because it's funny.
It is. It's true. There is. After shoveling a mound of stones into his mouth, Nibble stopped running from Damien, letting himself be caught. Okay.
Hold on.
Come on. Spit it out.
Spit it out. Literally.
Yeah. That is the joke. Tired.
I'm not even sure I want to pick you up, you dolt. You could blow any second.
Don't miss your chance to blow.
Opportunity comes at once in a blowjob.
Nibbles burps, seemingly unaffected. He's too stupid to realize he was being insulted. That's why he's a mute.
Wait. There's more. Damn it. Damn it, where's my list?
Are we just gonna get a ton of insults all at once?
Hold on.
Is that what you want to do? Nibble suddenly spits at Zafira, a stone landing in her hand. The stone screeches.
I'd tell you to wake up and pay attention, but even that sounds like too much effort for you.
Before popping in her hand.
Damn it.
Hooray, we now have an insult gun.
Rune.
Just. We did it. Insult gun. Have him spit stones at our enemies.
Yup.
section.
Yup.
Argus just stares in shock.
That might actually prove useful.
Methamphetamines, good times.
Damien laughs. You stupid moron. You could have died. But now you have a voice, even if it is a bit harsh on the ears and ego. That licks Damien's face.
He spits another slimy rock at me, and I'm throwing him in the gorge.
Not the gorge.
Not the George.
The jungle.
I'm tempted to use the candle here just to see how these were made. Or put here.
Your actions are your own.
You wouldn't dare. The thing is, would that count as one of the 3 candle uses?
You used the candle, didn't you?
Yeah. So let's not do that, because it might actually be useful. I still have the Mage Hand cantrip for some reason, so I could use that to pick up some of the...
You could, yeah.
if I-
But would it
I don't
work?
have a place to put them. I mean, I could put them in my components pouch and then grab it later.
I want a sippy of something sippyable.
You know what? That would be a good, like, anti-pickpocket device, is just keep a in your pocket, and if someone tries to swipe it, you just hear an insult and boom!
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Elderberries. Now go away, or I shall taunt you
A second time. Yes. I'm so glad you caught that reference, like, instantly. This is why I like him more.
We need to have a movie night and watch that.
Dude, I would be so down.
I'm pretty sure I have it bookmarked. Hang on. No, wait, I do have Holy Grail bookmarked, and Life of Brian bookmarked.
Who the fuck is Brian, and why are you bookmarking their life?
Other Monty Python movie.
Ah. I'd prefer to watch
Basically,
the Roma one.
what if there was another guy who was proselytizing at the same time Jesus was, and everyone mistook him for the Messiah?
Ha!
It's also good.
I haven't seen clips from that one before, I don't think.
That's the one where he is the Messiah comes from, if you've seen that meme.
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm not the Messiah. Only the Messiah would deny his divinity. What kind of backwards loony logic is that? Fine, I am the Messiah. He is the Messiah.
Sounds funny as fuck.
It is. We should have a movie night one night, and I'll stream it to everyone.
You know me, I'm not one to turn down a movie.
Alright.
We still have to do Atlantis, though.
Okay.
I'm not saying that
Why?
comes first or anything, just we gotta do it.
Fair.
I'm upset. I just pulled an ice cube from my ice cube mold, and it's too big for my rocks glass. Get it? Rocks?
I need place one gemstone. Use mage hand to place a gemstone in my pocket.
Now to see if it actually worked. Nothing happens.
Crashed. That was like-
Congratulations.
Into a tree.
No, that was my car.
I might not be working for most of this week. I took a look at the weather.
Anyways, Crab, congrats on getting that electrician's job if you're still here.
He didn't get it. Yeah, he did.
Did he
Yeah.
lose it?
Yeah, he lost
Yeah.
it. Because he did his job. To be
Yeah.
fair, that kind of
I was
works
gonna
out for
say,
him.
because I
because-
didn't even get signed on to mine.
Oh. I got a job.
Might be more than qualified.
Well, that's
Which
why
I get.
they didn't let you.
I don't know, they never told me. I signed on to be an electrical apprentice and they never took me on.
Damn.
And now I'm applying to a place called the Inclusive Bean.
Ah, yes. Leak your job location. Allow me to search it up on maps.
I don't fucking care.
Hold on.
I must
I
know.
know I was going over it earlier, like I don't want to say what the place is called specifically, but like, I don't fucking care. What's someone gonna do with that information?
Ah, there's only one.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Nobody's watching this anyways, and the people that do
Oh
don't
my
care.
God. Where the
Oh, well, now I can visit you whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and it's only like a however far long drive. You're
Hold
not
on.
very close
I,
to-
I gotta check. I gotta check. Okay, map directions. How long would it take to drive there?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now. That's probably gonna be like 10 hours or something for me.
Thing is, I don't even work there.
14
I'm
hours.
not gonna get hired.
14 hours and 56 minutes. And 1189 in totals.
14
974
hours.
miles.
And I'm not even gonna get a job there because I'm a fucking white guy.
You're also not, yeah, you're also not barista enough.
That is true.
Dude.
No, I've gotten listen, I've gotten really good at masking. I could barista talk.
Dude,
Just
just,
need a couple of tattoos, some weird, unnatural colors in your hair, and a nose ring.
dude, just
I'm
go
not
work
nose
at
ringing, but
Zach's
I will
Fish and
not-
Chicken
I will
2.
bleach my hair.
Excuse me, what is Zach's Fish and Chicken 2? What happened to the first one?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
First one died
It's
before.
right down the street.
Okay. Listen, I only heard about this because the place that I volunteer at, the mother of the person who owns the place also volunteers there. That's how I heard about it.
Well, don't forget to go to Jackson's Candy Stand.
I really want. I don't know what Jackson's Candy Stand is, but now I want to go.
Down the
there.
street.
Is it like a? Is it like a JoJo stand?
I don't know.
You can only see it if you're another stand user.
It literally looks like a doorway. It's not even like a storefront. It's just a door. It doesn't even have marketing on it. What the fuck?
It's the TARDIS. It's like a Fey realm. You open it up and it's just another realm.
Dude, someone took a picture of it. It's literally just an old factory that has a door on it with numbers.
Oh wait, I think someone told me that if it's a factory, that the place is hiring then.
No. It's like a store. But all the pictures are of the outside and none of the inside. It's a store, yeah.
These gems are proven to be effective at deterring those who can't
Deterring?
hold their hands to themselves. Deterring has one P in it.
Yes.
He's deterring.
Oh, I want to scream.
And scream!
Because in like the fucking quiet parts of us not talking, just typing, I'm just doing freaking car missions in a game. And my favorite song
Excuse me?
Cyberpunk.
I'm sorry. ADHD, the son of a bitch. I didn't take my meds today.
Well, then participate. You haven't typed in like a
right.
long ass time.
I've been
just
trying to
don't know
ADHD
what
my
to
way into
say.
conversations. I'm trying to use it for good.
Just watch your hands in your own pockets.
You don't have to know what to say. Just pretend you're your character. What would you say as Torsten in that situation? Like, you don't have to play as you. You are not you in the situation.
I know. It's just hard for me to put in mind a Torsten.
You
Then
built the
practice,
character.
Spend time role playing on your own. Literally
Yes.
Just practice with ChatGPT.
Yeah. Dude. I can do Damien, Zafira, and all the other NPCs I've made of Joey with ease most of the time.
And I've gotten pretty good at being Ladul tonight.
Yes.
Argus just doesn't talk much in character, so that makes things easier for me.
Yes.
And Ladul just doesn't talk to the party much because he hates them.
Yeah.
Honestly, just practice role-playing and improving with ChatGPT. It sounds stupid, but it actually helps. You can literally write out Torsten's whole personality and have ChatGPT play as Torsten for the first part of the improv. And then switch to you doing it just to see if you can pull it off. Or get practice. It works really well. Anyways, anything else we want to do here, or are we going to leave the cave? Who is DMing me? Oh, that's right. Notification, never mind. No one cares. Oh, I forgot. I actually have creme brulee waiting for me after this session is over.
Bitch.
I get to use butane, which is one of my favorite hydrocarbons. I forget where I first heard that question as like a first day idea. Like, what's your favorite hydrocarbon? But anyways, mine is definitely butane. Propane is another good hydrocarbon, especially if you're a fan of King of the Hill.
So propane accessories.
Exactly.
Propane accessories.
Well, I don't know if propane accessories would be considered hydrocarbons.
No, I just like propane accessories.
Alright, well, I guess that would count as your favorite hydrocarbon then.
Yes.
Superior points at one of the many massive glowing stones around at the Field of Gems.
Can we agree not to touch one of those? Because it seems the insults hurt more the larger the stone is.
Boingus.
would Ladul be able to dispel the enchantment in the cave?
Unfortunately, no. I do not have dispel magic.
Okay.
Which might also accidentally undo the enchantment of letting you know your way.
Okay.
And I don't want to be responsible for that either.
Yeah, you can't just hit one part, but you have to hit all of it.
Probably. The DM's rule would probably be all of it. Indeed they do, he says mostly to himself.
I wonder if larger stones are capable of housing a higher tier of spell, or if it is merely the impact of the volume of the stone. I don't care to find out, so for once you can trust me when I say I'm not taking or touching that thing.
Damien in a king's treasure hoard. I won't touch it. 5 minutes later, why is that 500,000 gold missing?
Coming back in burn marks.
I didn't touch it.
I fell on it. Big difference. Anybody want to do anything else, or can the party move through the chamber without triggering anything?
If that is what you so choose, then it shall be. It was mainly a meme. But
Okay.
God, was it so much fun to insult you, Lucas. I told you it would be worth it.
That is a funny. I'm glad I had final say. I decided this for all of us. Everyone worship me.
Boy, am I glad that's over.
Boy, am I glad that he's in there and we're out here.
And we're in there and he's out here.
And he's the sheriff and he's frozen in there and we're out here and we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Methamphetamines, the times.
Passage angles upwards, and after a walk, the glowing veins of translucent stone slowly diminish, and the dull gray rock returns. Soon after, the glow of daylight seeps down the passageway.
Da 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 da.
Yay.
You survived the Mocking Cave Passage, or Mocking Rock Passage.
Oh, that's why it's called Mock Rock.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yep.
I may be stupid.
But I'm not an idiot.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. And then it just ends there, because I can't say the rest of that, because I'll get crucified.
You'll get crucibled?
I'll get crucimied.
Hey Argus, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did Argus actually ever meet his mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, at birth, Dinkus.
Well, yes, but like I had a feeling it was like one of those things where like immediately after she was kind of kaput.
No, he knew his mother.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
That's
Just
why I thought
just
mommy
curious.
issues.
Okay, calm
Yeah, he
down.
had mommy issues.
This might be a little bit out of setting.
I'm just asking for a future notation.
What a pleasant little detour. Remind me to give them one of those gemstones to the builders as complaint.
Dude, leaving that in a tip jar is vile. Just like a Mr. Beast thing. It's like, look at this. He gave me a diamond. Picks it up. Your mother was a whore. It explodes.
1, 2, fuck your shoes. 3, 4, your mom's a whore.
Dude, that would be so vile. Oh God, I love these things. This is one of my favorite little, caves experiences.
Little side episode. It's
Yeah.
filler, but it's fun.
I mean, technically, it does have a point to it because you did just gain a new weapon.
Yeah.
Nibbles, the insult cannon.
Vicious rockery.
Vicious rockery is wildly fitting. It's so good. Why is that so good? How did I not think of that?
I don't know. You thought of Mock Rock. It was right there.
Mock Robster.
Mock Rob.
That should have been the boss.
Just a lobster made out of the rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Great, yeah.
Maybe in future I'll have rock lobsters be an actual thing.
We
They
have to
just
go back there for some reason. No, we have to find the person who made all those rocks, and they have a pet Mock Lobster.
I have a better idea already. But yes, there will be a mock lobster. Mock rockster.
Mock
Are
Rockster.
rock lobster the real thing?
Yes.
I don't know.
A rock lobster
Okay.
is a real thing, yes.
Okay, great. Can you make
So
like
is
a
your rock lobster.
How about Arabian Lobster?
Okay.
They
I was gonna
boil
say, I
themselves
want-
alive.
Holy shit.
It's also a band, by the way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I want wild shape into a giant rock lobster.
I'm just gonna say your stove will find that very appealing.
Anything you wild shape into, the stove will start chasing after you.
Anything
That's why the
that's
stove is
that-
following you. It smells the animal.
anything that is canonically traditionally eaten, yes.
That was quite an experience.
I'll say, we didn't gain any experience from that whatsoever. Fun.
Those were mean rocks. Remind me to destroy that cave later.
Gladly.
I'm actually supposed to go up to that cave right now.
Don't forget, it's also a passage. So
It's also the detour.
yeah,
While the bridge is out.
yeah. So go ahead, mess with it if you like. I won't stop you. I
Curious
won't.
as to-
Okay, never mind. My spells only affect people and creatures, not terrain.
Curious as to how such a thing could be made in the first place. Though I doubt it would serve any use in our predicament.
Yeah, we can pretty much speed travel from here.
Okay, I just need to get back around 6. So,
Yeah.
yep. Last time, stay up late, I almost missed my alarm.
That's why I always set 6.
I set mine for about an hour early.
Yeah, I set
Hour.
6.
Yeah.
So like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, me too. I have like 12 alarms that go off in 5-minute intervals.
Yeah, that's
My
how you
mom
should do it.
Here, and the thing is, Moth, you're gonna get a kick out of this. I made my frickin' alarm a cyberpunk song, the most heavy metal shit I could find to wake my ass up.
Which one? Resistant disorder?
I set my alarm to Sid the Sloth doing the noise thing when he's like leading the other pack of sloths.
I had to Never Fade Away by Samurai.
Oh, okay, that's also a good one.
Yeah, I literally took it to the Never Fade Away part, and I just had to do that, just repeat. For... I should just go...
For anyone who does not know, this is what my alarm is set
It's
to.
a bucket.
This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No.
Spy is my favorite Eurodivergent person. It's one of my favorite words I've learned recently.
Eurodivergent.
Yes. No, I didn't read Lidwell's line.
It would be nice to create insulting baubles to torment those who draw my ire.
Fun prank to play on your friends, or fun thing to torment your enemies with.
I'm watching that clip.
Yeah, that's my alarm.
I want to see what your alarm is. What is happening in this clip?
Oh my god.
Surprised at how well coordinated these sloths are. Anyways, now that that's over with. Now for something completely different.
Not a rock muncher, but I've heard of insultant stones before. Always thought they were a junk, but guess not. I know they have another name, but I forget it.
Alright, anything else we want to do, party, or should we just travel rest?
I got nothing.
Schlegel. I'm the DM. Hi.
Hello, DM. I am a PC.
IDM.
Hello.
Hi, DM.
Hello.
Hello, I'm a PC and I'm an alcoholic.
I was gonna be so real. If no one else had said hello, DM, I was gonna be like, Moth, you get 1 extra hit point. Just as a meme. Divine retribution.
Quick thing I have to say, I don't know why, but when I heard PC and alcoholic, my brain went to, can you use like instead of water in a water cooler PC, can you make it vodka?
Technically.
Technically, it's good enough for me.
And yet, can I use alcohol instead of thermal paste?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
You can use mineral oil.
Online, Puff, that you're gonna get kicked out. Someone thought they bought thermal paste, but they got pretty much the kind of thermal paste that's a little more permanent.
Oh.
Oh, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
You just need a new CPU. Just
lift up
don't.
the entire thing by the part they glued on.
Yeah, the entire thing was ripped in half, literally perfectly.
Well, it should be fine. It's only glued to the CPU. Just don't have to replace your CPU.
Thing is, he was trying to remove it.
Well, it should. It can't be glued down. It's only glued down by the screws. Everything else is just on the CPU and the heat cooler. It's not actually glued to the actual build plate.
CPU to the heat cooler.
That's the point. So whenever you're removing them, just remove the CPU, get a new CPU, get a new cooler.
You didn't think to do that, apparently.
Of course not.
Ripped it out and pulled it apart.
Dumbass.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Yeah, it was like a couple $100 CPU too.
They're all a couple $100.
It hurt my wallet. It hurt my wallet just looking at that.
Fair
My
enough.
wallet, a very expensive looking moth flies out of it.
Moth flies out of his own wallet. Nothing in here.
I open my wallet. Hello, am I in there?
It's a portal. It just has a Doctor Strange portal, and only he comes out of it.
I hand you my wallet, you open it up, I'm in there. What? You look up and I'm gone.
You look back down, my head is all the way out. I am climbing out of my own wallet.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Greetings. I am the wallet goblin.
What'd you think of that scroll goblin insult?
It was pretty good.
Harsh,
Too
wasn't
bad
it?
That goblin wasn't doing the Macabrena.
Macabrina.
It's giving me sex, damn it.
That's the point.
Fine. Party action, we travel for the rest of the day.
Awesome.
And since nothing else happens, we take a long rest.
Yeah, we did it. I enjoyed that cave. I enjoyed the cave mockery.
Dude, I can't tell you how long that's been the works. I've been trying to find the right place and stuff to put it in. And it worked. It fit perfectly.
Nice.
Okay, oh god, I had a really bad idea to do something with those stones.
Replace them with the family jewels.
No, I was just thinking about getting a bunch of them in a package and send it to different churches.
Oh,
That'd be pretty good.
your god is a whore.
Pretty much combining pretty much Twitter with the Unabomber.
I don't
Youch.
think we could say that joke.
I don't think so either,
Okay.
but
Let me
We did it
rephrase.
anyway.
Combining Twitter with Uncle Ted.
there you
That's a
go.
better one.
That's
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah.
This stuff is gone. Get rid of that. Oh, that's right. I still have Vintage Story bookmarked.
Oh, I got Vintage Story.
You got
I was
what?
able to- I got Vintage Story.
Adventure story?
Vintage.
Oh,
Vintage Story. I picked it up.
interesting.
It looks fun.
Is it?
It's like
Modded
looks
Minecraft.
okay. It's like you mix Minecraft with Eldritch Horror, and then it's better yet. It's actually better explained. You mix Docker with Minecraft.
It's Minecraft with mods. Just give it another name and its
It'll be
own
fun.
stuff. Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, now do we want to do the Chat GPT party banter after this, or are we done for the day?
I'm fine with that. I have no plans.
Yeah, what
You have
time
to
is it? No, I still got
9:30.
half an hour. I still got a half hour.
All right, fine then.
32 minutes actually before I have to go to bed. So hell yeah, I got time for some fun banter.
Give me banter of the party. What's happening? What's the situation?
Oh, you know what sucks is I had a really fucking good one laid out, and now I can't
You
think
forgot
of it. Yeah.
Oh no, that's the worst.
No, it was something really funny where it would take all their different perspectives and make them all arguing.
I don't know. They're in an art gallery or something. They're in a postmodern art gallery. Who cares?
Sure.
Is that the one we're going with?
I don't see why not. We can always do a second one.
Fine. Let's see. Give me banter of the party in the postmodern art gallery.
Oh my god.
The party finds themselves in a very strange postmodern art gallery, filled with bizarre sculptures, abstract paintings, and at least one installation that just seems to be a single chair under a spotlight. The atmosphere is silent, save for the occasional murmurs of very pretentious art critics. The party, however, is not blending in. We're just staring at a completely blank canvas, titled The Complexity of Nothingness. This isn't art. This is just an empty canvas. Ladul adjusting his coat smugly. It's a statement, Argus. Commentary on the absence of meaning in a world where meaning is forced upon us. Or someone forgot to finish their painting and called it intentional. Torsen tilting his head at a large metal cube with a single dent in it, titled Conformities Imbalance. I don't get it. Zafira. It's a cube. I think we're not supposed to get it.
So, if I take a rock, smack it with a hammer, and put it on a pedestal, does that make me an artist?
Technically, yes. Though I doubt anyone would pay for your rock-smashing masterpiece. Oh, don't underestimate the market, Ladul. Rich people will buy anything if you slap a deep-sounding name on it. I bet I could sell a pile of broken lockpicks as the fragility of security and make a fortune. Zafira points at a statue that is just a broom leaning against a wall titled The Broom of Society Sweeping Away Its Past. This is actually insulting.
Why are we even here? Is this really how people appreciate beauty these days?
I'm simply here to observe how the masses attempt to intellectualize nonsense. Thorsten squinting at a painting of a single red dot in a massive white canvas titled Existence.
Do you think I could eat that? I think it wants to be eaten.
Thorsten showed him oil paintings when the guards aren't looking sure.
I can't help it.
Torsten would quite literally do that. Yeah, I can't.
Ah, painting, nom nom.
God damn it! Why am I laughing so hard?
If the art is in the eye of the beholder, well, it's now in my stomach.
God damn.
This macaroni painting tastes awful.
Orc is frowning at a sculpture of what appears to be a melted chair.
This is ridiculous. Art should be something inspiring. Something that tells a story.
Ladul gesturing towards a pedestal that holds a single ordinary potato labeled rebelling against expectation. Perhaps you should direct your complaints to the potato. Don't insult the potato, Ladul. It's rebelling.
Truly a fearless tuber.
Zafira deadpan pointing at a sculpture of a giant hand flipping the middle finger. Titled Untitled. And this one, though, I respect it. You would.
Alright, that's it. I'm done. Let's leave before one of us actually buys something.
Damien grinning, pointing towards a plaque that reads gift shop this way. Too late. I'm getting a room of society miniature for our mansion. Thorsten laughing.
I'm buying the potato.
You cannot buy the potato. Watch him. That was better than I thought it would be.
That was really, really good.
That was incredible.
We need to find something where, like, it's not them buying something. Oh, house hunting. Dude. Them house hunting would be brilliant.
Them looking at designs for Magnificent Mansion.
No, just like buying a house.
Or ordinary house.
Yeah, because think about it. Like, I assume that, like, Torsten would want a big kitchen. Damien would want not squeaky hinges and, like, secure locks. Argus just wants a... I don't know what Argus would want. Probably a dungeon.
He wants a place to try to pray to his own god.
That too.
Now I just really want Damien in this campaign to actually try selling a pile of broken lockpicks as an art piece. It's something that he would do.
I might give it a shot. Argus, we can't hear you. I saw the unmute.
It's really good. The fragility of security is such a good name for that.
Penis.
There we go.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Ladul, as our
Oh,
resident
God.
wizard.
Yes.
We died.
You are a wizard, not a sorcerer, correct?
Correct.
I have book.
Okay.
He fingers the pages.
I just have this question, because I heard of a spell called Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yes, I think that's a wizard spell.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, would you be able to get it? And if so, I think it would be very entertaining if you got that spell.
What does it do?
It makes
It's
makes
first level, so I could get it on my next level up.
it makes the person hit by it break into laughter.
Hang on, I have it pulled up right now. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which are normally not that good, or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
So it's literally
At the
just
end of
Gear
the-
5 Luffy if you're stupid.
Yeah, you just keep laughing. It is a wizard spell. It's a concentration spell, though, for 1 minute, but that's
Oh.
fine. If I get it, it's just gonna be a flavor thing. I'm probably not gonna use it in combat.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
worry.
thinking use it on frickin'
There-
like just anyone.
There's something similar already in the world, but it's not a spell. And it doesn't make them prone.
It's just a banana peel.
Close enough.
You slip on it and it makes you laugh, and it also makes you prone.
That is pretty true, actually.
That's how the spell materializes. Tasha's hideous laughter materializes as a banana peel, and you slip on it and find it so funny.
It's just some joke that only you would find funny appears as a vision in front of you, but everyone can see it, so they can see how bad your humor is.
Yeah.
I like that.
It would be funny, but that would be very hard for me to storyboard,
Oh yeah.
because for every soldier that you use that on, something unique to them happens.
I mean, you could just make it so that they all have horrible sense of humor because they're all stupid.
Well, yeah, but I would have to make it individual to each of them, because, storyboarding.
Or just magic, who cares?
But yeah.
Be lazy, that's fine.
That's true.
Anyway, should I do the D&D outro?
Sure.
This time on D&D Z, our heroes went through a cave filled with mocking rocks, and this detour has led them into a pit full of insults. Our crew had to face with their own pride as they were hideously mocked by these rocks, but they came out stronger, now with nibbles able to shoot rocks that insult their targets. Next time, our heroes arrive at Bertalin. What awaits them there? Will they find the dragon they seek, or will the church get to them first? Find out next time on